sex to chocolate, it's your health in the headlines for women. And joining us on the panel is our very own Dr. Orden and Beverly Hills dermatologist, Dr. Ava Tamam.
Well, it's about time you got me out here. You've been having way too much fun.
We've been having a lot of fun.
I want to get in on the action here.
This show's about women.
You're just about to.
This is a women show.
I take care of women. I love women.
And we're going to help you.
I've got my feminine side, too.
We're going to have you help us with a very special thing for women.
Okay.
There's a special thing called a facial for down there. Have you heard about that?
Down there?
Down there.
I have heard
about
that.
And basically, the facial is a 50-minute treatment that's meant to revitalize your vagina. Did you know that the vagina, or we've learned today, the schmersky, changes as you age? It can get, drier, it can get darker, it can get lose tone because it can lose fat, just like you lose fat in the rest of your body, right?
And let's talk about the skin.
Let's talk about the skin because, first of all, nobody used to see the skin before. The skin used to be covered up. It was a secret. It was a mystery. And so now all of a sudden, everything's out there. And so all of a sudden, everybody's concerned. The area, as we all know, is covered with nerve endings, right?
Right.
Right. It's covered with nerve endings. And so we want to be very careful with this very delicate skin.
Okay, so in this facial, let's see what this facial is about, because it sounds pretty good. The skin is cleansed with an antibacterial body wash and witch hazel.
This is how it starts. Get things nice and clean.
Right. Then a papaya-based exfoliating gel goes on, and then that should help to, before the esthetician extracts the ingrown hairs.
Okay, so this is papaya, and it's for exfoliating. Now, it's very smooth, and it's very, very, it's cold.
It smells good.
It smells good,
great,
and I will tell you this, I've had papaya for breakfast every day for years. Did not know, I was using it on the wrong end. Don't think I'm gonna have papaya anymore for breakfast, but.
So then we have an anti-freckle, anti-acne, or calming mask is applied.
This is a mask, and this has some ingredients in it that are moisturizing because the skin down there gets dry like the skin everywhere.
Sure it does.
And when it's dry, it's itchy and it's peely and it doesn't look good. What is really important about the area is the skin of the labia is very sensitive. So anything that's put there, you have to be very careful. Otherwise, you end up with the wrong result, which is itching, peeling, flaking, red, not an aphrodisiac.
Right. And this is made just for that area?
This is not made specifically for the area because it has sunscreen in it.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
And then the last thing is...
What if you're sunbathing naked?
Well, I'm thinking of the position that you're in if you're sunbathing naked.
You're doing outside. Yeah. Well, believe it or not, the vagina is not the only forgotten body part. In fact, with the millions of dollars that we go into the upkeep of our faces, there's some other areas that are left behind that are untreated that can also show our age. And you two are specialists at that.
The forgotten body parts are all those areas in your body that age that you may not pay attention to. But as you look at the whole body, as you look at your face, you want to make sure that every bit of it looks the same age. Otherwise, you kind of get a startle effect. So starting with the earlobes, you want them to be luscious and round. So you can see in the before picture how thin, wafer-like. It doesn't look luscious. You don't want to nibble that ear. But then after rejuvenating it, look how delicious it looks.
And we've done that, Lisa, right here on this show.
Yeah.
We've plumped it. We've also filled wrinkles on earlobes.
Well, this is the most sensuous part of the body when a man kisses you, so you gotta have those ears
the
looking
other
good.
part that shows your age is your hand.
Is your hand.
Yes.
So much, especially if you're like us washing our hands.
And that gives it away. A lot of women take care of their face and forget to take care of the hands, and we can take care of that too.
So how do we rejuvenate the hands? Let's take a look at some before and after. So you can see in the before hands, what happens as we age, the fat goes away, the veins become more prominent, the tendons become more prominent. You can get brown spots, used to be called liver spots. So by starting with the epidermis, getting rid of the brown spots, then revolumizing the hand, you get a nice, sensual looking hand that matches the rest of the face.
And then I also worry about, or I think a lot of women worry about the neck.
Yes, the neck and the chin, the turkey droop.
We have non-invasive ways of helping that, little spot liposuction. We can do some radio frequency tightening. Or if you want a more permanent fix, come see me for the little O-lift.
What's nice about the marriage of plastic surgery and dermatology is that not only do you want to get the tightening, sometimes that can be achieved through the radio frequency devices, but also you want the quality of the skin to be beautiful. Look at Dr. Masters' skin. Look at Robin's skin. Look how beautiful that is.
I will say I've always really taken very good care of my neck.
And remember to moisturize
when I do whatever I do to my face, I do to my neck.
Yeah, it's very important. Let's have a before and after of the neck. and the chest. So in the chest, people tend to ignore their chest. They don't apply enough sunscreen. You get a lot of sun on the chest, and it gets speckled and freckled and irregular in texture. And so by treating it first preventively with sunscreen, covering up with clothing, then we can use different types of lasers to rejuvenate it.
Dr. Shaman, thank you so much for being with us today. It's been a pleasure. It's a common habit. They can pack on those pounds without you even knowing it.